Today we're gonna be watching the video about the guy who's specializing in getting debt. Let's watch what he says.
Your Bentley window cracked.
I don't care nothing about that. Look,
How do you not care about a Bentley?
man, I don't care about this car.
Yeah,
Man. It's just
so
a car.
here-
Those of you that care too much about
Yeah,
cars,
that's
man, you ain't
interesting.
making
So
enough
for
money.
me, it's a red flag if somebody's saying I don't care about Bentley, I don't care about car. You know, I think true millionaires and rich guys, they care about Toyota Corolla if they have one, right? So and yeah, this guy is saying like I don't care about material things. He's very spiritual.
Oh yeah,
Spiritual
absolutely.
dude. Yeah.
Listen, all the millionaires that I've seen, actually, I've been in LA multiple times, and I've seen most of them drive Priuses. Something that is more affordable. Obviously, they have a weekend car, like a nice cars, but he doesn't care about the cars, and he's driving the Bentley. Why don't you drive Prius?
Yeah. Red
It's
flag.
red flag. Yep.
How much you pay for the Bentley?
It's about $250,000.
You paid for it in cash?
No, I didn't pay cash. I wired money to the
Whoa,
bank.
whoa,
What do you do that you-
whoa.
He wired money to the bank.
Yeah, so a little bit childish, right? So I don't pay cash. I can transfer money. I have bank account. Yeah.
Wow. Let's watch more.
Yeah.
You can afford a $250,000 wire.
I specialize in getting debt.
What does that mean?
When you go into a lot of debt, man, you use the bank's money to make money. Most people are using their time to make money. Using your time to make money, man, you always got to use your time to make money.
You
Okay.
always have to use the time to make money.
Yeah. So
Logic.
it's like if you're working using your time to make money, you're working and use your time to make money, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So common
genius.
sense. So this
Wow.
guy has common
Genius.
sense.
Genius.
Yeah. Little bit complicated for not native English speakers like me and you, but okay, it's still clear.
Smart. You spend your time to make money. Because
Yeah, that's a
time
good
what
idea,
makes
by
money.
the way. Guys, go work and make money.
Makes money to make money. Let's say I could go buy an asset building. Look at this building right here. Let's say I go buy this thing here, man. And let's say they paying me $5 million or $3 million a year to lease it out from me. And I can go borrow the money from the bank to buy this. And I got to pay the bank $2.5 million a year out of the $3 million. I just borrow the money from the
So
Okay, let's talk about that.
let's talk about that. Let's see. He's saying technically that he's gonna borrow the money from the bank, $3 million, and pay the bank every year $2.5 million.
$2.5 million a year out of the $3 million. I just borrowed the money from the bank and made $500,000 off borrowing the money from the bank. But
So he says that leasing the building, they're gonna pay him $2.5 million a year, right?
Yeah.
Where did you see that building that pays $2.5 million a year for the lease?
Yeah,
What
so
type
maybe-
of business it is? Is it
Yeah,
like the
maybe-
business of like mining gold under the building? It has a
Yeah,
gold
maybe.
mine under. Who's gonna pay
Yeah.
$2.5 million? Like,
So maybe he wants to open a new facility for Tesla, rocket launches, or maybe new headquarters for Twitter. So it's crazy. Like he's taking $3 million, and then his lease brings him like 2.5, and he even gains some net income, $500,000. That's brilliant idea, guys. Wow, that's
yeah, I think I don't understand something. I'm just losing the track of like what's going on and where's the advice. Okay, he says to borrow the money, buy it and lease it, and pay the bank.
here out of the $3 million. I just borrowed the money from the bank and made $500,000 off borrowing the money from the bank. But people are conditioned to think that paying off debt will make you wealthy. Man, it's the dumbest shit ever. They didn't never learn how to use debt because they come from a scarcity family with a scarcity mindset that thinks debt is bad. So you know what they do the rest of their life? They work for somebody that has debt.
Okay, what about him himself? So he was keep telling us that he's taking the debt from bank, paying off, and all this like pyramid and all that stuff. So we work the rest of our life for the people who has debt. What about you yourself? So you in debt as well. So you work for yourself, but you're still in debt. Yeah, I just didn't get the logics.
So yeah, I try to understand this 500,000. Like, what is that? What type of gain is that? So
Yeah,
he's
listen, there is a lot of investors. I know even in the YouTube you can find a lot of investors who actually make the money. They have actually those advices that's borrow from the bank, like put down payment for the building, let's say 20%. Let's say building costs like $1 million. You pay $200,000 if you have that one, if you already went to that level. Then borrow that $800,000 remaining, let's say for 10% annual, and rent that house for, and this house, all the rental and all that stuff will bring you 15% annual like income. So you're winning that 5%. It makes sense because I've seen successful people and I've seen this works. But whatever he says, my opinion, it's the guy picked up a lot of information from the YouTube, packed it like this, like in one little bag, and he just like spitting all that stuff, whatever he learned, and all his credentials. What is his credentials? Bentley.
Yeah.
Let's see how much Bentley costs. Let's see. Okay, let's take Continental. Bentley Continental. Used pre-owned, 150,000 miles, $19,900. eBay. Here you go. Beautiful, beautiful Bentley, white, black Bentley, and all that stuff. So his initial investment, I guess, it's $19,000. That's his investment to this business, and now he's promoting. Probably he's selling you something.
Yeah, I think like two red flags for me as a broke dad is that if somebody, showing that he doesn't care about material, things, car, I care about bicycle. So anything that I have, and if somebody encouraged me to get a debt, it's a second red flag for me. So I try to do anything I can to avoid that,
I
to
think
eliminate
Yeah,
that.
I think the beginning of that video was like really weird, like window cracked. Oh, I don't care about the crack, like I don't care about this more materialistic stuff. I paid for $250,000 this Bentley. Oh, I wired the money, not cash. Wow, so crazy.
Yeah.
He's so
Thank you,
cringe.
guys. Yeah, that's cringy. So
Yeah,
more,
I
more.
think today we didn't get any advice from the guy. It's just like
Yeah. Yeah, just try to avoid those who don't care about Bentleys and those who, encourage you to get a debt. So, and if you want to watch more crazy videos about very wise, investors, look further and subscribe.